Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I'm Niharika.
My name is Omisha and welcome back to our channel. Yay! So today one of my favorite boy groups had a comeback and it's none other than GOT7 or more like God7. GOT7 came back with a new album today called DYE and their title track is Not By The Moon. I've not watched any of the teasers because I feel like teasers act like a spoiler towards the main song, so I kind of avoid watching teasers these days of any of the groups. So I don't know what the concept is gonna be, but I've seen the photos and all of them look handsome as always. They look like rich kings, rich people, you know, that they are already, but yeah.
And I'm very excited to listen to this song because the looks of it looks really royal, extravagant and very amazing, because you all know GOT7 never ever fails to, yes, you're right. What? As you all know that I am a huge GOT7 fan and I'm a Nagase. You know, my bias is Mark and I've been standing them since 2015. Yeah, I guess, yeah, 2015. And the first song that I ever listened of GOT7 was Just Right, and I immediately fell in love with them and their music. And yeah, Mark got my attention.
We also reacted to GOT7's Call Me By Your Name. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. The link will be somewhere here. Before we move on to the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and let's move on to GOT7's Not By The Moon in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Ooh, it's a tent. Is it like a circus tent?
So here are GOT7. All of them are wearing white. I guess Jin Young is starting the song. Looks so handsome. I love his voice.
Music is such like, it's their signature music. GOT7's signature music.
I love his haircut, looks really nice. Oh, is Jackson a king? What's happening in the music video? Well, he deserves to be the king. He is the king of our hearts.
Is it like Game of Thrones or something? JB with his long hair, oh my god.
And his face. My bio is YouTube.
I think their last to last comeback was also related to Moon. I think it was Eclipse or something. Oh, I love the choreo.
Does this have any reference to Romeo and Juliet? I remember Juliet saying something like this. Swear by the moon, something like that. I'm not really sure. Oh, Mark is singing.
Oh my god, I can't believe the amount of lines he's got in this comeback. The sets, guys, the sets are amazing, like out of this world. And of course, their outfits as well. Young J! Go Young J!
I'm kind of lost as to what's happening in the music videos, to be very honest. What does I Can Be Inside You mean? I think this is reference to Romeo and Juliet.
I love Yoongyung's vocals over here. Is that like a poison or something? JB tied up hair, half tied hair. The high note. The bird.
I'm really liking the song in the first listen. Very catchy. The lyrics are also great.
Another high note, guys. Ooh. Okay. This just gives off such old vibes, like in a, I don't know, 60s, 70s.
I love this song. I'm not even kidding.
Guys, I really don't have any words for this comeback. Like, the music, mind blown, amazing, out of this world. The set, so cool, so royal. The members, obviously so damn talented. Oh my god, I have no words. But I haven't read the lyrics because I was too busy focusing on the music video and the members. But I read a little bit lyrics in between. So by the looks of that, I think they are like trying to make a promise to their significant other, but they don't want to make that promise for some reason in front of the moon. Maybe the moon is like poison, because they had that bottle and they did something on the table which had the moon carved onto it with its many phases. I don't know what's the theory, but if you guys know about it, please let us know down below in the comment section. And I would really like to know what was the reference of the bird that flew, like they let him free. Usually when people let birds free, it only means that they are like free now, it's freedom, yay, hooray. But it didn't seem like it right now in this music video, because clearly the title is not by the moon, so I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. But the everything in this music video was really great. And of course, JB's high note, Young Jay's high note, JB's long hair, Mark's rapping, Jackson's rapping, Bam Bam. Damn! Can you like... Oh my god. I am impressed. And of course, Yugyeom. And who else? Did I miss out on someone? I think it was Jinyoung. Yeah, Jinyoung. Oh my god. He knows how to bias check everyone. He bias checks me every single time. Oh my god. Like, guys, I really don't have any words. I'm speechless. The set, the costumes, the singing, the dancing, the choreo, everything was so on point. Oh my god. Their last comeback was, I think, You Calling My Name, and it was like a tuned down version of GOT7 music, which was great. But since I prefer personally like upbeat songs, I like this comeback more than their previous comeback. And yeah, of course, their previous comeback was very different from their other comebacks, and hats off to that. But I like this comeback a little more. It's just my taste, and hats off to these guys because they work hard. Please support them, guys. They work hard so much and they are so damn talented. Please don't leave them. So yeah.
This was easily the best GOT7 comebacks. I mean, the song The music video, the choreography, everything was so perfect, and I'm kind of shocked, like not exactly shocked, but like the production quality of this music video is insane. It looked expensive, it looked dramatic, theatrical, and like aesthetic, and the overall the vibe of this music video was very fairy tale-ish, and it really took us on a ride. And GOT7's vocals are always so perfect, and the introduction of rap line singing was insane. I think the line distribution was also fair. All of them had enough lines, all of them had enough screen time, all of them looked like gods, and I really don't have words when it comes to them, to be very honest. I guess the title, like the words "Not by the Moon" referred to Romeo and Juliet. I remember reading it like long back, so I'm not really sure, but I think it was Juliet who said to not swear by the moon because it keeps changing. I guess I'm not really sure, but it could be. So I guess that's why it's like the fairy tale kind of like, you know, vibe to it. Really like it when they, you know, include the fans in the music video with, you know, with the birds and the green lights and everything. So that's really nice. Okay, so I saw the music video again, and now I've noticed quite a few references to Romeo and Juliet. Them staring at the balcony, I guess waiting, like Romeo waiting for Juliet or something like that. The white coffin that represents the death of the lovers, and what do you call it? The glass bottle, which I guess represented the poison which they drink. And probably towards the end, when Jackson is holding the book, that's probably the author, like probably reference to Shakespeare, who was the writer of the book. But that's what my theory is. But you guys are more smarter, so please let us know in the comments below. And I think this song was a masterpiece, one of the best 2020 comebacks, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. I'm quite excited, and yeah.
So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to GOT7's Not by the Moon. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Also comment down below which videos you would like us to react to next. Until next time, bye.